In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall. So let's begin the usual post-trial investigation. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything, we never just got straight to the point like that. If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well?
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think anyway. Regardless, if you want to defeat the masterminds, you need to follow my lead. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as bloated as a cow's udder.
In the name of my family.
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of them.
Huh?
Hey Toka, you've been pretty quiet. Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gonna start calling you Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
She didn't snap back at you? Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission. What? But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat or drink water. I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low is that rock you're hiding under? I believe this is a small talk Byakuya warned us against.
Come on.
And yet, I let myself get involved. But it is now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and start moving your legs. Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. Let's go to the 5th floor! So here I am, on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy. The 5th floor has been opened up to us, and it's totally different from all the floors we've seen up till now. So for some reason it feels unpleasant. Nothing interesting here, I think. A violin? What? Does she want to talk to me about something? Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? I think she almost... Just a little more and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is she's trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looks so sad. I guess she just gave up. This floor feels different compared to the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy. What the fuck? What the hell is this? The grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw here was bad enough, but what I smelled was sour, pungent, impossibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it? It must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses. I say, it's a smell of death, of flesh and fat and blood. There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I had experienced the smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair. But the smell here is strong, condescendent. It's the smell of a battlefield. Monokuma must have.
Hey!
What?
Come
My
on
fault
now.
again? Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened.
Unbelievable.
No. It's quite the opposite. The opposite.
Now then.
Yeah, let me give you a itty bitty, easy, squeegee little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What the fuck does that mean?
Yes, indeed.
How is that for him? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs in those mean old RPGs.
Uh-oh.
Of course, even in the outside world, people die bloody gruesome deaths every day.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living. Soldier. You just left it the way you found it. What's the meaning of this? No white chalk outlines shown all over the floor. How many bodies were in it? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and stuff like that. I always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I didn't believe it. Blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever. Yeah, those are old. Of course I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting actually. What on earth happened in this classroom? He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. Let's get out of here. That's just not a pleasant place. Biolab. Okay, that's locked. It kind of sounds like something out of an old cheesy horror movie. Wow. A dojo. Sakura would have loved this place. Oh. What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the heck did it mean?
Yukiro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Guess you gotta find out, mate.
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko, I'm not going to say anything. Huh? I can't say anything. Kyoko narrowed her eyes. I gazed out up to the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right? She was trying to tell me whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
so then,
We're finished here. She made it very clear that the conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything any better than before.
hey,
It's quite elegant. This is what you consider elegant?
Indeed.
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese style of scenery is refreshing. But considering our situation, is it kinda the place?
Hey. Indeed.
Okay, there's sort of armor place extremely Japanese. There's the targets. Oh, short tracks. Alright. There's a bunch of wooden lockers. Wooden lockers and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. I think that's about it. Oh wow.
Yo!
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but turns out they just painted the walls and ceiling.
You know?
Oh, but the plants are real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax.
What the heck?
That's not what you're thinking, is it? Huh? Why is it that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true roar of plant life? It's there, just beneath the surface, beneath that calm interior. They're always watching and waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of anything anymore,
The end is nigh!
they'll put their plan for global human extinction into plan.
Well?
I'm serious. You're weird. But you could be right. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioner or something? It's for the sprinklers. Sprinklers. Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the setting panel is locked, so you couldn't change it if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 AM every morning? Yep, you got it. It's super user friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched, so watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone. Sure, mate. Go ahead, do that. What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real?
Watch out!
Watch out! That's a Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try to touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like whoa and plants all like snap and your flesh is like I'm dead. No words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty freaking amazing, I would just say so myself. A student Hope Speak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore, they died during the tragedy.
Actually...
By the way, despite how it looks, the flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people, so it's totally good for the environment.
Wow.
Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future growth of a more healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance. Is this a chicken coop? What is the chicken coop doing here? This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that. It seems safe. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them. Exactly. 5. You know the number that comes after 4 and before 6, at least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos.
I'm at least 30%
It's a number of
right.
power, a refreshing number on par with hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. That's a shed. Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. This place seems totally disorganized, from a lawnmower to a fertilizers, flower pots and farm tools. And leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? So many flower pots, big ones, little ones, and any size you might need. Oh, that's nice. There's a lawnmower here. Alright. There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere. Yeah, that's the name of one of those old gang. Alright. I think we saw everything. I guess I've seen what there's to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall. And before too long. It would appear everyone has returned. Well, still, just 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Just a second!
Hey, don't be a surplus. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still fill this basketball team.
Hey.
That's like reverse positive thinking. Anyways, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best. Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no strange is a massive understatement. I smell flesh and fat and blood. The white outlines of countless people's corpses. It was dreadful than anything I've encountered here so far. What the hell are you talking about? The smell itself was horrific, far beyond any normal murder scene. Every body smell. Concentrated.
Huh?
God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But
I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
so in other
I
words,
can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room. A bunch of people were killed in there? Stop, seriously, I'm gonna throw up.
It can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Huh? You're thinking the same thing then. My theory is the mass murder took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago. Oh, in that room, that was a tragedy that happened a year ago?
in other words,
Precisely, tragedies another name for the genocide of the student body of the Hope Peak Academy. If that's
It's
true,
all clear now.
that would explain why Hope Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey!
I mean, I guess that all makes sense, but it's all just so awful. Not just awful, super awfully awful. They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, it's tragic, hopeless, but still. How is it none of us have ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up? Yeah, you still don't talk. Hey Byakuya, it seems like Toku wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey!
Well, cause you told her to zip it or whatever. I forgot about that. Yes man, I know you like torturing her, but come on. Well Toku, if you want to envelop us in all your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honor me, master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem. Seriously? You're just gonna take it? Shut up and don't interrupt me when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in the classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. What was this? A knife? Oh, that thing is huge, it's like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type. What was it doing in the classroom?
Well,
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
What are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us? I'm not gonna do anything, I just picked it up. I didn't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer. Don't compare me to her, I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important. Now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Toku keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
what's your
I
problem?
don't want it anyway, it's too dangerous. So what to do?
So then,
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Huh? Me? Oh yeah, totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Okay.
And that's that. Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear.
You just show us how much they trust you. You should do as they ask. Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me. Okay, so here you go, Makoto. Technically I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my chest drawer for now. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey Toko. Do I still have that breath? Sorry. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
You've made a valuable discovery. Good job. Huh? The master just praised me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. Dad would never, that I would ever experience such a dream. I feel strange. So strange. Really strange. Oh no. Whenever I look at Toko these days, it makes me feel sad.
You know?
Well, there's a big god on the 4th floor, but I have one more thing that to be worried about.
You're serious?
Yeah, the sprinklers have come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know. Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks. I'm sorry to worry about you here, okay? Tell me what 10 plus 10 is.
What the heck?
Hey, come on. You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me stupid. But if it'll make you I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again? Don't worry, just answered it.
You know?
Yeah, chickens.
You know? What?
Yeah, it's that crazy diamond. And the word crazy diamond has been carved into the handle. Have you seen that phrase somewhere before? Crazy Diamond. Yeah, that does count kind of familiar, I think.
It's true.
I don't just think I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Where? Oh, that's it. I remember. Yeah, Mondo. It was on Mondo's uniform, on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond.
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck it there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought us with him when he first came here. Mondo come a confiscate kit. Whatever the reason, that was stuck out to me in the tool shed. The pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, that stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. And what did?
Yo!
What I noticed was the lawnmower, I think. I'm thinking maybe we can use the call for help. How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
What the heck?
I don't know, maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something. Yeah, that's it, I'm gonna make crop circles. And I can use those to call for help. What tags happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, yeah.
You know?
Well, back then I personally hadn't quite solidified yet. I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been. Anything else? Alright.
Hey,
Michael Saunders with the biolab, that's what the only place on the 5th floor that we didn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
Could it be?
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature, the final boss or tyrant though.
But
We're not in a horror game though. Anyway, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilizing them efficiently.
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said's probably right.
What?
No, how I said it is right too.
yeah.
I checked all the windows on the 4th, 5th floor front to back, but that used to kind of be Sakura's job. But anyway, no dice, there was metal plates on all the windows just like everywhere else.
correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
When I was looking around, I realized something about the layout of the school. What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
Just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto? Why do you
So
ask?
then,
Because if you did, the 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has. Bathrooms? Something on all the other floors, but not the 5th floor. We're talking about stairs. Oh! Fair, yeah. There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor. That's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of the school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But
But that's the hardest part.
okay.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it. Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. Not I'm sure. We will absolutely make it out, no matter what it takes. Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now.
yo!
So now what we do? Well, starting today, all under my command, but before we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way!
How cocky can you be? You're gonna be bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger. So what do you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity, huh?
Well,
Kyoko's identity, but Kyoko's Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear, definable reason for having been selected to Tento's Trick Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro is the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student. More unlucky than lucky these days, but... So what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is? How did she mention it? She never told us. Well, Kyoko doesn't really like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of whether she likes or doesn't like. This is a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who is unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. But why won't you tell us?
Wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So...
Because I don't remember. What? I have no memory of what I did. You have no memory? You mean... amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humor, I'd say you were joking, but if this is a joke, I'm not laughing.
this is
You
very
can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However...
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So, you have no intention of telling us, then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
Hey,
What are you going to do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. But if she gives you her room key, she can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking all school regulations. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself. Just hold on, a threat like that.
That's fine.
Fine, I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for conversation. Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be!
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because...
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
So,
Maybe she really did lose a memory. If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
However...
The worst school where only the worst things happen. Do you really mean that? Huh?
Hey,
Can you really be sure that life has been filled with only the worst things? What do you mean? Perhaps I've said too much. Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk
Come
away.
on!
Where do you think you're going?
Goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you. Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent, the only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
But
I think you went too far, taking a room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop talking.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on!
Sorry, I still can't hear you. I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing or of your heart beating and trades on. Are you telling it to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but what's Kyoko gonna do now? What's this situation? It's just like before. There's no difference from when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anymore. What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
because I mean,
Let's look. Look at you, how long have you been standing there? I'm very, very angry. Angry at what? At the teeth. Yes, that's right, I'm very sad to have to tell you there's a teeth in your midst. What?
hey,
My precious, they stole it. The
your
precious?
teacher
The
had
teacher?
such faith in you, and this is how you repay me with betrayal.
Apparently. Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run away into the fantasies. But what the heck is your precious? Shut up, I hope you all get stuck in hiring freeze and die penniless in the street.
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the heck was that all about?
So,
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko. Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma? Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that? It's night time!
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow and about Kyoko. However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. Oh, it says you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around.
well...
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well done, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. Ah, that's right. I need to put away that knife I got from Toko. I think the safest place for it will be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really gonna be okay? She can't get into her room. What's she gonna do? Isn't that something I can do? Something I can. Let's open my eyes and realize I've fallen asleep without realizing it more important. Did I hear the doorbell? Kyoko, I'll be waiting for you in the dressing room. See you there. Hey, wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared in the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out during nighttime, but I can't just not go.
Hey.
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late. It's okay, I'm used to it. Indeed.
So then...
Well then, let me get straight to the point. It's something you can talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean, does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from us. Was it you?
Indeed.
That's right. So I was right. But what did you steal?
So...
I stole this. A key. But looking at it, I couldn't tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
So...
From the headmaster's room. What? You snuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
However...
The lock was broken.
Correct.
What? It was Sakura. She did it for us. She did.
Indeed.
Remember what she said in the note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
That's right. So we could uncover whatever secrets might lay hidden within. She did that for us. She violated the school regulations to help us. She already decided though, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class shrine was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away, which is why I used you as a decoy. So you asked me to meet you at the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct, I wanted to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found his key. Then what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba when you went there? I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about it, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous. Dangerous?
In other words...
She may very well be the mastermind. Mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably the mastermind? No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubts I'm right. To make such a strong statement without proof does not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba really could be the mastermind? Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we? Sure, but I mean, what's this key even unlock?
So...
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out. Which are you planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know there's just one mastermind, right? But there's more than one person watching us.
Is that right?
But it didn't catch on us last night, right? Maybe we just got lucky.
Hey.
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experience one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true. As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
Hey.
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then it would have been to be a period of time where the mastermind is formed. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can exploit it. Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think what might happen if we fail.
Why is that?
I don't think you need to worry all that much after all. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore at your discretion. The restrictions have been placed on every solve the mystery on our own. Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell. But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world wouldn't matter. He could just kill us without a second thought.
I see.
And I see, in that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis.
Correct.
Well, in a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere them, no matter what?
In other words,
We gain something whether we succeed or not. No, there's no reason not to do it, right? But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
yeah, you're right. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong? At that moment I finally realized I'd never seen the slightest hint of fear and despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead, the enemy standing before us, and with that in view, she just smiled. I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could. Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. What is
It's
this?
true.
Consider it a symbol of determination. Don't open it yet, only open it if something ever happens. If something happens.
however,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and a death without meaning is unappealing.
hey,
Please, I want you to hold it on for me. Fine, I'll hold on to it just because you asked me. But I'm gonna give it back at some point, you can be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered. Sure, because then there's a chance the mastermind might fall down, right?
indeed.
Well, that's sad too. You mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing, forget I said anything. I can't just forget
so
that easily.
then,
Shall we begin?
Makoto,
I'm counting you, Makoto. I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
goodbye.
I'm going on ahead, the rest is up to you. A curt goodbye was no different from any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk. No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey Monokuma, you can see me, right? Get out here, I got a bone to pick with you. Then a few moments later...
Monokuma
Well, this is a
appears!
surprise, you being the one to call me out.
Hey!
Hey, by the way... Huh?
Most
What were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse? Just the two of you in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So wet and warm, I bet you guys removed to conform with local and international censorship laws. All over here, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever, unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation, far away from X-rated exploits. Oh, so that's why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse. Bullseye. Which maybe because the lens gets all fucked up and you can't see anything anymore. Sounds like that's the bullseye to me.
You need something?
Anyway, you went to all the trouble to get me out here. Now, what do you want? Well, there's just something I want to confirm with you.
Say what?
Whether I'm a mademoiselle or Dudafel.
Actually,
But in the Bear Kingdoms, there is no male-female. Actually there is. Seriously?
my entire
Then what am I? My entire existence.
existence. This is kind of
That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So what did you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question, no way it's possible and all, but is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You gotta be kidding me, you gotta be 100 megaton freaking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or using breeding tips? This is just crazy. All pubescent teen boys is not the issue.
What the heck?
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you, it was a key, and that's it. What was the second thing? It's a blank, stupid, a secret filled in yourself. Making me trudge all the way out here for that. I like to see what's going on in that brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll open up your skull and find out. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. You. I hope it kept him distracted long enough. Now all I can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay. No, she'll be fine, it's Kyoko after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? I went back to her room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
What the fuck? This super stylish, super fashionable game is created by Spikes of Crunchshop. What's up? Then we've got to buy it
Then
now.
you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too!
Sure, mate.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
My body feels heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this? Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
What's your
You really think a
problem?
tired excuse like that is gonna work? Huh? Are you allowed to talk again? I don't recall giving you permission. I just thought, since the date has passed, that may be reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Or whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says "Bad girl." I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush. If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments. I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full of trash. As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind. There's no use. It's disgusting to them. Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Could it be?
That's cool. This is worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, for anything. Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not gonna show up anymore. I can tell this way Kyoko might not be here. But the best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah, she still have a key, right?
What's this?
Are you looking for Miss Kirigiri? What do you want now?
Hey!
I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is? Well, it's hard to say. You don't know either.
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's trying to prod us for information. Don't you hate it when you ask someone what their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap?
This is
I feel like I'm
very
getting whiplash
suspicious.
the way he changes subjects like this. I guess the plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean...
Hey,
Yeah, probably. Maybe the mouse went can monitor us and control Nakuma at the same time. Could she have been right about that?
Hey! Hey!
So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirikiri. Any idea where she might have gone? We have no idea. And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
What the heck?
We're serious. I see. Well, fine, whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. As soon as she was gone, we all glanced around at each other. So what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the heck could she have gone? Don't you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Very suspicious.
Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
Yeah, totally.
So strange. Yoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. But somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? I think I know. We spent the rest of the breakfast talking about where Koho could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms. We got free time? We get free time! But, I don't really know. Yeah, that would have been a bit easy. I'll just go talk to Byakuya.
What? That's fine.
Da da da.
This is... So, in other words...
Just to be clear, being the ultimate affluent progeny, I is only one of my many talents. Some people think I rely on the care and protection of the Togami name. Is this a monologue or something? But I don't rely on my family, rather I am my family's savior. The Togami Corporation reaches across the world, true, but I will take us to even greater heights. It is expected of me, naturally, after all. Even my own family has recognized my ultimate superiority. In other words, even among the Togami family, I am the chosen among the chosen. So much confidence.
Naturally.
And that confidence is justified, I assure you. Adams. I am personally worth over $4 billion, separate from my Togami family assets. How the heck did you make that much money?
In other words...
The stock market. I buy and sell shares and assets based on market trends all within a single day.
Yes.
Surely even someone as simple-minded as you has heard of this technique. So he buys and sells stuff on the stock market. I mean, it's called day trading. Right? What the fuck else would it be? If it's not called day trading, you can sue me or something. I don't... Talk about day trading, right? And you were able to make $4 billion doing that?
That's right.
Well, I first started doing it just to keep myself occupied, and before I knew it, I was dead. It's really not a big deal. I'd say it's a super big deal. Wait, but our high school is even allowed to buy stocks and stuff?
Don't make me
On
repeat
Byakuya
myself.
Takami. Is that meant to be an explanation? $4 billion is nothing to the Takami's corporation, but for personal use it's not bad. So now you understand, right? I'm not merely a child of modern day nobility. No, Byakuya, maybe we should start calling you the ultimate day trader. Oh, I don't do that anymore. It was too simple, so I got bored of it pretty quickly. Geez, do you even realize how insulting that sounds to the rest of us? Of course, that's how I feel about anything I do. Frankly, life is too easy. It's only natural for me to do whatever I want in this world. Man, he really is confident. We're like worlds apart, galaxies apart. Alright. Oh no, he's getting sick. Miyagi's getting sick, you guys.
That's fine.
Should I give him a golden lamp, please?
This is... naturally.
Listen, Mikado, I want to ask you something. What could Byakuya want to talk to me about? I have a bad feeling about this. Sure, what's up? You know, only a chosen few, perhaps 1% of us are able to succeed
So,
in
in
life.
other words...
For the other 99%, the dreams never come true. Some never even have a dream in the first place. Spending time every walking hour toiling to scrap together a meager living, just barely getting by.
What?
I just don't understand. Is there any meaning to a life like that? Why are you asking me? Because you're a part of that 99%, of course. Why did you even feel the need to answer? I knew he was gonna insult me somehow. Other than now, I've never been around anyone like that, so I'm interested. So tell me, how does it feel to live in a life without hope, without potential or ambition or dreams? Come on! I don't have ambition or dreams. I've never felt that way about myself. I mean, sure, maybe I'll never be as rich as you or anything, but do you have to go around saying that to everyone? Can you only be happy by being better than others? Your complaints are as old and tired as the third-rate pop song from any generation. And yet those are the words of the 99%. This is how you find comfort in your tiny cold little world. Stop saying stuff like that. Sorry, I can't not speak the truth. No matter how much you push and struggle, people like you will never be in a position to change the world. You could all disappear tomorrow and nothing would change, your existence of no consequence. Whether that's true or not, it doesn't matter. Even if you live a totally normal, unimportant life, you can still find happiness in that. If I can live a life that I'm satisfied with, that's all that matters. If I spend all my time comparing my life to other people's, I'd never be happy. Sure, maybe you can do that. You were guaranteed success from the day you were born, so...
What?
Hold it. From the day I was born? You have no idea. You don't have a clue what you're talking about. What?
What?
Those who are chosen from birth have no concept of what that truly means. I've gone to battle and emerged victorious. That is why I am the chosen. What are you talking about? You're spoiled, all of you, running away into a world of self-indulgence. Battle, competition, rivalry, you run away from it all. That is why the 99% walk the path that they do.
Such ignorance.
Good God, your absolute lack of understanding makes me want to weep. Yeah. What? I'm getting chills. I feel kinda dizzy. I can't help it, I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body has reached its limit. Oh God. I was unconscious, but my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true, I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I moved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say. I was restless. At some point I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
That voice, it's so familiar.
I understand.
It's me.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
What's that supposed to mean? Huh? What am I trying to say?
Hope. This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here. My dream just now... What? So strange. Huh?
Oh my God.
Kyoko? What did you say?
Every day is peaceful, every day is joyful, happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging and unending happy days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see, life without the tiniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Alright. It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I had a deep sigh to bring myself up the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either, it was also a dream I had had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reeled them up from the depths of my memory. That's right, I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand, and then... all of a sudden I was awake. and there was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask, and they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind has been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember... Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? Is there any way to confirm that was really a dream or not? Oh, I should look if the knife's still there. The knife's gone. It's empty, there's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside, that's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in there. Wait, that means that was real. The knife that told me to keep safe. I knew I had just a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, this all makes me even less sense. Maybe why would someone have wanted to attack me? And what was behind that mask? And why was Kyoko? What the hell's going on? Well, I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall, then I can talk to everyone else about it. Oh, hi, Hina.
Hey, Makoto.
Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue. Hey, Hina. Hello, girl. Really had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night? Worried?
I mean...
Yeah. Right after midnight time here, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd know... Then you know... I mean, not that that actually happened. I mean, nobody here I would want to, you know. So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
Okay.
Let's go meet up with everyone else, so then they can tell you all about it. So is everyone waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. Whole night? I lost the rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. Gym? Why is everyone in the gym? It is high at night. Ha, fuck you. I'm faster. There he is.
Huh? Oh,
This
hey,
is
Makoto.
worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once.
What?
Jeez, to show up now, it's like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Just like Hina said, everyone's dead besides Kyoko, and then I noticed they'd formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was, what the... Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
I don't think they care anymore. Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Yakia found this little fella laying around and then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before you went to bed last night, I came to the gym and try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react and say a word. He's saying he wasn't moving at all. I waited there until night time officially began, but still Monokuma lay down motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so that he could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. I'm curious. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was a masterstroke of genius, a chance to find out what Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It leaked beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe it malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking it apart. So if he didn't break down,
So in other words,
maybe something happened to this puppeteer, the mastermind, something unexpected. Nah, he was trying to kill Makoto's, that's what I would say. I can't imagine any other possibility. They're probably so scared of Master they ran away in terror.
Could it be?
Or maybe they got sick or something. But Monokuma made this announcement this morning, right? Who was that, if not the mastermind? Well, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and place as necessary. That's true, it says the exact same thing every day, right?
Hey,
Hey guys, I don't think that now is a good time for live conversation.
you know?
I just found something. What is this?
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one instilled in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb? It's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sort of movement it's sure to go off.
What?
Motion sensor? Seriously, I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're not fine. You're all... No, I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor was off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. Good, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean!
Come on, the century's just getting started. Don't call it a race already. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not gonna do anyone any good. Oh yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. We'll put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at any point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been when I thought about it? Yeah, that. I couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto. Huh?
Hey.
Don't hush. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying since we were done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
all clear now.
Trying to cover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now is our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there...
What?
If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So what are you gonna do? I'm going to run away? Or are you going to fight? You're right, I'll go with you.
It's all clear now.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, Master, to all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man. I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's take a look, but it's still locked. It's locked as expected. So what are you gonna do? What? Isn't obvious we're going to tear this door off the hinges. Wait, but the rules say we've seen that Mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore. But like Makoto said, if the Mastermind did show up while we're in there,
So in other
then
words,
we'll all just have to finish our business before that can happen.
Hey.
Okay, sure, but
What?
we've come this far, we can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do, so we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean,
Well, serious? We don't have any choice, we're desperate. Let's do it, let's rip this door down.
actually,
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? That thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. What about that one thing? The pickaxe, yeah. The one thing in the tool shed. Oh yeah, the pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting, that could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot
It's all
now.
clear now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable. I, by myself?
Naturally.
Surely, you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable. With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
hey.
For serious though, are we just gonna knock this deal down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right, you can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward. Hey,
Even if it's danger, we have to overcome the challenge in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all flabbergasted. No, I'm totally flabbergasted. Why are you genocide all of a sudden? And where's the pickaxe? Christ, where did that come from? Wait, genocide Jill, where did you come from?
You called for me, and
Hello,
so
hello.
I'm here.
It's the wonderful murderous fiend, here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about a pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe. No, you're seeping imbecile. The pickaxe. Seeping imbecile. Oh, master, you want me with your executive level bar. Here comes the lily nose. Seriously, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old memory factory. But I think we already established that the memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
There's a level of uselessness that I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes.
Oh, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get a pickaxe. Alright, we've solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery. Yep, now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X. Now, what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
You gotta be
I'm not
kidding!
missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What did you find? Corpus. Did you hear me? I said a corpse. A corpse?
Yep.
That's right, I found a corpse in the garden. I found a corpse in the garden?
What did
Well,
you say?
Before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. As soon as we enter the garden. I saw it. I didn't want to, but... I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife, buried in the stomach up to the hilt. But are they really dead? Sure, but who is it?
Danganronpa.
Doesn't make things clear. Last night was attacked by someone wearing a mask, and whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. I told you there's a corpse hanging out here.
No way!
Are they really dead? Is that really a dead body?
What?
You need to begin looking around right away, however, be ever so careful, there's no telling what you might find. Well, we're leaving that for next time. See ya!